Well, welcome to another edition of Down to the Wire. We've got Phil Giesbrecht here. He's been around for a few years now, I believe a transplanted Manitoban.
Yeah, I've been here for about on and off about 7 years now.
And we've got a family. What generation would you be?
Probably third generation. Yeah, grandfather got me started in it, and just kind of evolved from there.
And I know you also got the nickname Cheeseburger, probably going back to Sugar Doyle's days. You got to tell us about that.
Well, actually, I was working for Rod Hennessy at the time, and Sanford Campbell put me on a horse, and he couldn't quite pronounce Giesbrecht, so he started calling me Cheeseburger. And I really don't like cheeseburgers, but it just kind of grew with it.
Just stuck anyway. Let's talk a little bit about the Drivers' Challenge coming up. June 10th is the cutoff, and I'm just going to look at my notes here. Dave Kelly, 18. You've got 16. Jamie Gray, 15. Nathan Sobey and Kelly Hort both at 13. Four of those people will go forward. It's quite a battle, and it seems to change every week.
Yeah, no, I had a really good last couple weeks to kind of bump me up there. And last time I did the interview, I ended up breaking my leg, so hopefully this time this doesn't happen to me. But a little bit of bad luck last time, but so far it's been tight. Jerry's been giving me some pretty good mounts here lately, and everything's been just kind of going together now.
Yeah, you did have a good weekend, and I wouldn't mind asking you about a filly that you won with, Blue Star Cascade. Horses don't win by 20 lengths anymore, but I know that they're cheaper horses, female horses, which isn't a nice thing to say, but we all have good days and bad days. Maybe you could just elaborate how that all happened.
Well, she's been racing really good the last couple times. I think she ended up second 2 weeks in a row now, pacing 57. It was just a matter of time that she would explode off a good trip. She's been doing it the hard way, on the front and getting run out a little bit. Luckily, last week I got a 2-0 trip, and when she went by, she just swelled right up and just kept on cruising.
And being a cheaper horse, and again females especially, and this time of year, it's spring, and they've got other thoughts on their minds once in a while. Just because she won by 20 doesn't mean she's going to be 1-5 again and do it again. So that's tough on you drivers, in as much as you know that's possible. But it's tough on the betting public. That's the handicapping part of it. But it also can make you look good or bad.
Yeah, sometimes it can. Sometimes the fans don't like it too much. But I mean, like I said, I wasn't beating on her or nothing. I just kind of let her do her thing, and she just kept on powering through.
And that's horse racing. So also, I believe you're getting married. Jerry and Monica Houdon are soon to be your father and mother-in-law. When is that date? And I believe I'm going to lose some horses in the entry box over that, plus some drivers. So I'm probably a little mad at that, but good luck and congratulations. When is that?
It's July 7th, coming up here real quick. It's coming up faster than we ever expected, but I mean, it's exciting. I'm very, very happy. I don't feel like... it feels like we've been married and family for a couple of years now, so that's not going to become a big shock.
No, that's good. And obviously we're talking about Jocelyn Houdons, which will be Mrs. Giesbrecht maybe. I don't know. Nobody takes names anymore, so that's up to you guys to figure out. Back to the drivers thing again, just how do you have been in it? Did you compete in it before? Or I know you got hurt and didn't compete.
No, I've never ever competed. The one time I did win it for Manitoba, they just gave it to Trevor Henry that year, so I never even had a chance to come out and participate in it. So, and after that's just been a little bit of bad luck and kind of stuff like that. But yeah, the last time I was supposed to be in it, but ended up having a little bit of a bad accident there. So
yeah, and that's too bad. So going into it, you're excited, no doubt. It's a chance. What about also, this will be taped after or will be shown after, what about James McDonald and Jody Jameson and Doug McNair coming out, which is going to be tomorrow by our standards? That's got to be fun too, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, because I was down there. I used to carpool a little bit with James, and I know Dougie through hockey, and of course he played on Jody's team. He recruited me because I'm a Manitoba kid and thought he can one-up everybody playing on his beer league team, and we had a lot of fun playing the Horsemen's tournament over there. And just to let you know, I do have one of Jody's jerseys still, but we won't tell him that till after.
Well, that's great, and it's good for good PR, and you guys have fun at it, and maybe pick up some pointers. It's amazing to me when those guys come out how live they can keep a horse, and Doug showed us that last year, and it's a new driving style. They're young. He just nailed his 3,000th win last night too, which I wouldn't be surprised if he's the youngest to do that, but I don't know that as a fact. So anyway, Phil, congratulations on the marriage for one thing, but also on the racing side. Good luck. We hope to see you June 10th on the overnight for the Drivers' Challenge.
Thank you.